Okay, so you guys know that every year I do those big live streams of me tracking Santa on both NORAD and Google. Okay? And this year, 2024, it is the 20th anniversary of Google Santa Tracker. And I didn't know that until I looked at this Wikipedia article. That's right. So, let's read some of the history of Google Santa Tracker, okay? And I'm going to do some more videos and maybe some streams later this month of me, I guess, playing some of their games, okay? So this year I'm going to be a little bit more focused on Google Santa Tracker because it's their 20th anniversary. All right. It's a good thing I'm doing this here. All right, so this is the Wikipedia article for Google Santa Tracker. Google Santa Tracker is an annual Christmas-themed entertainment website first launched on December 1st, 2004 by Google and that simulates the tracking of the legendary character Santa Claus on Christmas Eve using predetermined location information. It also allows users to play, watch, and learn through various Christmas themed activities. The service was inspired by NORAD Track Santa, which has operated since 1955. So, next year will be the 70th anniversary of NORAD Track Santa. That's crazy. All right. So here it is. This is the Google Santa, and that's the screenshot of the homepage. Yep. Wow. Okay. Good thing I checked here. I didn't realize that Google Santa Tracker was this old. Alright, let's read some of the history here. In early 2004, employees at Google stated that they felt like it could be better for users to visualize where Santa is currently at in response to the NORAD Track Santa service. Later that year, Keyhole was acquired by Google. In 2004, they launched a paid service titled the Keyhole Earth Viewer. Oh, Google Earth's original name. I did not know that. I've heard of Google Earth, but I didn't know it used to be called Keyhole Earth Viewer, where they would launch a service within the program titled the Keyhole Santa Radar. The service received 25,000 viewers in its debut and 250,000 the following year. Wow. In 2007, NORAD and Google formally announced a partnership which would last for the next 5 years. Okay. In 2015, Google announced that Google Santa Tracker is now open source through GitHub. This would mean that its users could install Google Santa Tracker as an APK file on Android devices. They also announced a handful of custom watch faces for Android Wear. So yeah, 2015 was my first year tracking Santa live stream, and I've been doing that ever since. In 2018, the Santa Tracker added several features for students and educators. On December 4, 2018, the website fully launched a suite of games and lesson plans about coding basics and Christmas traditions around the world. The site also features information about non-profit organizations, Khan Academy, and Code.org. Man, I used to use Khan Academy mainly for math and science in high school. The 2018 Santa Tracker page also allowed users to use the Google Assistant to simulate a call to Santa or listen to a Christmas story. Okay. The website had 42.2 million visitors in December of that year. The website claimed that Santa had delivered 5.6 billion presents in 2019. Oh man. Okay. In 2020 and 2021, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Santa, Mrs. Claus, and the elves were I don't know how to pronounce that word. Depicted to be wearing face masks. The face masks were removed in 2022. It's the same thing with NORAD. NORAD Santa also wore a mask in 2020 and 2021. You know what's weird? For those of you that follow me doing this every year, a couple years ago, Google Santa Tracker would not work for me at all. But back then, I had a old laptop that I was using. I didn't have this PC at the time. So I believe 2019 and 2020, I believe those were the years where Google Santa Tracker just won't work for me. So I got this gaming PC in 2021 and it worked. So I was able to use both NORAD and Google. Okay, then it talks about the website. Every Christmas Eve, the Google Santa Tracker begins to simulate tracking of Santa at about midnight in the furthest east time zone. The map shows Santa alternating between traveling and handing out presents in cities. Santa appears to travel approximately one time zone west per hour. Santa usually arrives at the cities around midnight. Counters simulate to viewers how far Santa has traveled so far, how long until he reaches the viewer's city on the map, the distance from the viewer's cities, and the total number of presents delivered. Santa is depicted as having helpers with him, including the standard reindeer and elves, along with penguins and a snowman. For each city that Santa is said to visit, the first few paragraphs of the corresponding Wikipedia article are shown, given an overview of the city. The website also shows photos with the city in the background and a depiction of Santa or his helpers in the foreground. The temperature of the city is accurately given using data from the Weather Channel. Not every large city is visited. Some large cities closer to other large cities are skipped, while smaller cities that are far from any other populated place are occasionally featured. Even when Santa is traveling, the counter showing the total presents delivered increases, but at a slower rate than when Santa is in a city. This rate is faster or slower depending on the population of the city Santa is in. That's interesting. I did kind of notice that. Sometimes the gift count increases like crazy, very fast, and then sometimes it slows down. I guess that makes sense. The 2016 site also featured a This Just In section. This section features photos resembling those taken on social media websites, which feature Santa and his helpers partaking in various activities, including imitating the cover of Abbey Road, delivering presents, and taking selfies. Users can also watch animated sketches and play games. And that is the end of the Wikipedia article. And here is a picture here. The Google Santa Tracker after Santa's return to the North Pole. Alright, so that's interesting. 20 years. It's hard to believe. But I'm pretty sure 20 years ago the website looked different. I don't think it looked the same as it is now. And here is the the link. It should open. Alright, I mute the music, so this is the website. And I want to say I first used this, I guess it was in 2015, the very first year I live streamed me tracking Santa. But I used NORAD first. Yeah, I used NORAD first before I found out that there's a Google Santa tracker. So then I started using that as well, and pretty much ever since, every year I would use both, except for, the 2 years that Google Santa tracker wouldn't work on my old laptop. Yeah. So this is the website. What does this do? Oh, okay. This is like all the games that they have. Okay, I have played some of these before. So I'll probably do a video or a stream of me playing some of these games just to celebrate 20 years. Install? What does that mean, install? Well, I know what install means, but like, what do they mean by install? Install Santa Tracker app. I don't need that. Wait, you can get... Wait, you're telling me there's an app for this, like on Google, the Google Play Store? That's kind of funny. But yeah, I've always used it on computer. Same with NORAD, so... What's Family Guide? I'm not gonna... I'm just checking this. I'm just checking out this, what they have here before I end this. Holiday fun for the whole family. Santa's Village is the perfect place for families to celebrate the season. You'll find all your favorite characters together with fun, educational, and interactive activities for every age. The characters, they look weird, but they look cool at the same time. Track Santa on the big day on December 24th. Santa's Village transforms into a tracking experience where you can follow Santa and his reindeer as they deliver presents to kids around the world. And then it says, "Psst, did you know Santa's journey lasts 25 hours? He makes his first stop just after 10 p.m. local time in the far eastern Russia, when it's 5 a.m. in New York and 11 a.m. in Paris." Oh, okay. Yeah, I noticed Google Santa will take off 1 hour before NORAD. Yeah. I believe NORAD takes off at 5 a.m. my time, Central Time. So I guess that means Google will take off at 4 a.m. Central Time. And both Google and NORAD will go back to the North Pole at the same time, which will be at 5 a.m. Central Time on December 25th. So, wow. Okay then. Celebrate all month long. I've never seen this page before. Maybe I'll check this out at another time here. The Santa Selfie. I think that's everyone's favorite game on here. Or all-time classic. Interesting. Alright, let's go back here. Yep. And I remember when I first used NORAD or Google, their main theme music, I liked it, but then they changed it in 2018 or 2019. They changed it, but I found that you can get the old one back on YouTube. I like the old one better. So, okay. I just can't believe it. It's already this time of the year. It's coming up. It's coming up really quick. So yeah, I will do more videos or maybe a live stream of this of me playing some of the games. And of course, December 24th, Christmas Eve, the date that we've been all waiting for. The biggest date, really, for this channel, because it's usually like the most viewed stream of the year. So, what the heck? But yeah, I like both Google and NORAD. I'd say some of the Google games are really fun. So, but yes, I'm gonna use both Google and NORAD for this year's tracking, just to compare the two. But this year I'll be more focused on Google because it is the 20th anniversary. Next year will be the 70th anniversary of NORAD Track Santa, which is hard to believe. So, yeah, which one do you like more, NORAD or Google? I think more people like NORAD more because of the 3D map. When you track Santa on NORAD, you got that 3D map. That's like the best part. Google doesn't have a 3D map, unfortunately. It's only 2D. But the cool thing about Google is that it'll say how far away Santa is from your city. And it'll say, okay, Santa will arrive soon. Santa will arrive in a couple of hours in your city. That's kind of cool, though. NORAD doesn't have that. So. But I do like both. I like NORAD a little more. But I think I like Google's games more. Some of the NORAD games are kind of weird. But NORAD, they're well known for. They're also well known for their music. We all like the NORAD music as well. So. Alright. Let's see here. Is it really at 4 a.m. when Santa takes off for Google? I'm checking out the time here. Wait. I'm doing the math in my head. Yep, it is at 4 a.m. Okay. And the weird thing about NORAD is, NORAD also has a countdown, but when the timer hits 0, you have to wait a couple of hours until Santa actually takes off. Google doesn't do that. Once the timer hits 0, Google Santa takes off. Alright, guys. So that's just the video I want to talk about for the Google Santa Tracker and the Wikipedia article as well. Speaking of Wikipedia articles, I mentioned in that live stream that I came back a few nights ago. During my time off, my break, I did my own Wikipedia-styled articles, but it was on a Google Doc. Yeah, I did. I was working on quite a bit of those, and I'm still working on them on my own time. So, mainly articles on my friends based on the videos that they're in. I did like 10 of them, but they're not finished yet because it takes time to make a really fun article. So, if I ever show them that, I will do a video of their reaction, I guess, and yeah. But yeah, guys, I can't believe it. Already this time of the year. So, let me know what you think. Do you like Google Santa Tracker? What is your favorite part of the website? I'm just glad it's working for me now. Because I mentioned earlier that it didn't work for like 2 years in a row on my old laptop. I still have that old laptop, by the way. It just doesn't work anymore. But luckily, I got all the files off of that laptop, so I don't need it anymore. But I'm thinking in a future video, I don't know when we'll do this, but in a future video, but I'm thinking, hey, let's destroy this laptop. Because you know how destruction videos, they get a lot of views. Sometimes. Yeah. Alright. I think that's it. So I will do videos or streams of me playing some of the games for fun. And if you want to know what other videos that I'll be doing or releasing throughout this month, click on the end screen, the official channel update video for December of 2024. Alright, until then, more videos, unreleased videos, and new videos coming soon. Until then, have a great night. The most wonderful time of the year. Bye bye.